Hey everyone, welcome back to the Whole Lot of Nerd channel. It is I, Jack, and let's talk The Last of Us. The Last of Us is a adaptation to the video game from Naughty Dog and found exclusively on the PlayStation 5 or 3, which it originally came out in. And it's described as one of the best narrative video game stories of all time. That's you look around for someone describing to you what The Last of Us is, they'll tell you that it's one of the best video games ever in terms of story. And when it's told or described in that way, you might be a little concerned about how they're going to pull it off on maybe a movie or a TV show. Well, they did it as a TV show, and they got the executive producer of Chernobyl. I haven't seen that show, but I've seen it looks amazing, and it is on HBO, and they've been putting a lot of money and effort into their shows, so you know that they're not going to try to drop the ball on this. Well, I gotta say, they did not. I'm not going to spoil anything about this episode, but I'll just say this. I am excited for every Sunday to come. Whew, my God. If you've played the video game, you know there's little differences here and there, especially on how things unravel. If you have not played the video game, you're in for a treat. And although maybe this first episode was a setup, it is a setup episode. You're expanding the reasoning why all this is happening. You get an explanation and so forth. But what's to come is going to be, oof, if they pull it off right, and I'm hoping they do. I teared up at that moment. I'm pretty sure you all know what it is. I've seen this episode now twice. Each time I tear up. So I know there's going to be more tears later. But this is a great example of taking the material and being faithful to it. And you know how there's been always this talk about how video games cannot translate to movies. They're pretty much right. They can't, because when you play a video game, something like The Last of Us, or any video game that has a story, it's usually about 8 or 9 hours long, sometimes even 10 hours long, depending. There's no way to, there's no way to condense that into a 2-hour movie. There's just no way. It's always best to just say, you know what? Spread it out. Make a TV show. And this is proving that that's the best option. So, The Last of Us is going to be something special. I can assure you that. Whether you've seen it, whether you've played the game actually, or you have not played the game, what do you think? Were you impressed? Did the moments of all the unraveling, did it impress you? Sure as hell impressed me. And believe me, each time I've seen it, I've been impressed every time. But what do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Let's discuss. And I can't wait to come back at the end of this season, and discuss a little further. But for now, let's discuss. Let's get excited, and we'll catch up every Sunday apparently. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And thank you, and I'll talk to you later.